There we go. So yeah, I was staying at home with them, totally loving that. And my sister walked through my door talking about this company she had joined. And of course, when I heard that it was a network marketing company, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Why are you doing that? And I was like, come on, not another one. I had had tons of friends who have done network marketing in the past and had never seen any success. So I was just like, Brittany, why? So anyways, I told her flat out, she knew I was going to tell her no. And I did. I was like, absolutely not. I'm definitely not doing that with you. And so she sat down at the table with my husband and started talking to him about the products that the company had. She was asking him some questions because she knew he was familiar with the product line. And I heard her say the word hemp. And so my ears turned on. I'm like, okay, I'll listen a little more. And that is because, so my husband and his family own an international tobacco company. We've been around for over 30 years, and my husband does product development for the company. So about 5 years ago, we took our company in the direction of hemp because of the industry's timing. Right now, it's a $1 billion industry, but projected to be a $1 trillion industry in just the next 3 years. So, of course, as a company, we wanted to be able to ride that wave. So, when I heard her say hemp, I was like, okay, let me listen in. I looked into, me and my husband looked into the company. We saw that they had had 700% growth and in the last 2 years. And on top of that, we saw that they had a hemp product that we had not seen anywhere else on the market. And I'll share more about that in a little bit. But being in this industry, we do get asked so often, what hemp products do we recommend? What hemp oils? And both of us have never had an answer because one, hemp is expensive. Okay. And two, the absorption rate is around 6 to 10%. So I always would tell people, I'm like, you're paying for expensive urine. I know that it is beneficial and it's the most healing plant there is. But at the same time, you're not getting much of what you're putting in. So we saw with this company something we had never seen. So yeah, about 15 minutes after I told my sister, absolutely not, I was in my shower signing up, yelling out my social security number and telling her like, do it fast. And I'm so excited I did. I am 2 months in as of yesterday. I have ranked up 6 times. So as of yesterday, I had made 6,900 plus they were paying $200 a month to my car note. And as of today, I've made an additional 8,000 on top of that. And this is not sales. So this is not me. I'm not a mass recruiter and I'm not this crazy salesperson. This is a lot of my team winning with me. And I'll explain more about that. But okay, I want to share with you guys a little bit about the company and where we got started. So we are based out of Utah and we were founded by a man named Mark Wilson. This guy's incredible. I've met him personally. He is a 2-time Super Bowl winning champion, and he truly just has a heart for helping people financially and physically. And that's why he started this. He had retired to the golf course. He told his wife, he was like, I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm going to go to the golf course every single day. And he did that for a little bit. And about 6 months in, he was like, okay, I'm bored. He's like, I truly want to do something that helps people physically and financially. He's like, for me, I've never dealt with anything in those two areas. I've always been financially taken care of and I've always been physically well. And he's like, but I know for a lot of people, that's not the case. When they lay their head down on their pillow at night, that's not their truth, you know? So he partnered with his good friend, Dr. Stephen Kimberly. And Dr. Stephen Kimberly has an incredible amount of knowledge. He was actually the editor in chief of WebMD for 15 years. He had also studied both internal medicine and as a naturopath. And he basically went to Dr. Stephen Kimberly and he told him what he wanted. And I love something that Stephen said. He said, listen, he said, Mark, I would love to partner with you, but if you're partnering with me, he's like, I've got an incredible name. Okay. I've built my name and it's incredible. And he said, but my motto is science is always changing. So I'm always changing. He's like, so if you're willing to partner with that, and what that means is that if I find something new for our products that's better, he's like, that you're willing to launch the entire thing again. And so Mark's like, yeah, look, I'm not a doctor. I'll do it. I'll do whatever you tell me to do. And so they partnered together. And from 2012 to 2017, products were flying off the shelves. Everyone loved the product. Well, sorry about that. Everyone loved the products. Well, Mark looked at everything and he's like, look, I love that everybody's loving the products. That was part of this. And he's like, but the other side of it was that I wanted people to want to build this business with us. I wanted to help people financially as well. And so he brought in this man named Jake Spencer. Jake Spencer is a powerhouse. He came on in 2018 and was actually a billionaire from the network marketing industry. This guy he's really is incredible. He's an incredible businessman. So he came in and he told Mark, he's like, Mark, I have been taking your products for about 2.5 years. I love them. I need them. My kids use them. My wife uses them. We don't go without them. And he's like, however, the reason that you're not taking on business partners is because your comp plan sucks. The comp plan at the time was about 17 pages long and just unreachable. And so he took that entire comp plan and he revamped the entire thing and we relaunched. This is why we call ourselves Ground Floor. We relaunched as a company in 2018. And from 2018 to 2021, so current time, we have seen over 700% growth as a company. So incredible. I love when I looked at this comp plan, it's a 50-50 partnership. So you don't see that in any other network marketing company. Majority of the payouts are about 27 and at max 37%. This is a 50-50. It's a 50% payout. So super, super incredible. A little bit about our products. We have 2 product lines. We have a full spectrum hemp line and we have a non-hemp nutraceutical line. So we really do have products for everyone. We have products that help with inflammation, hormones, immunity, weight loss, and the biggest thing that this company focuses on is mental health. So we know that mental health is on the rise, and that's an area that we really hone in on as a company. And so I'll just tell you guys a little bit about my favorite products that we have. So first on my list is our Q-Max. So that is our brain nourishing vitamin. It's the most studied multivitamin in the world. It's actually got 33 clinical studies done on it for its ability to nourish the brain and show improvements in mental health. So areas such as ADD, ADHD, focus, anxiety, depression. So we partner that multivitamin with our Q-Max with our pre and probiotics. So that's for your gut health. And then our line is our anti-inflammatory supplement. And we know that a lot of the issues that we deal with in our body come from inflammation, right? So all 3 of these are packaged together in these cute little AM, PM packets. So you pop them and go. I'm going to say this. I did not start with the Q-Max. I've only been in this 2 months. When I joined, I got the hemp. I was excited to try that. I got a few other things, but this is the one that I have heard countless. I've only signed up 8 people on my team, but I have 300 and something people underneath me at this point. And I constantly am getting messages about the Q Core. They're like, Kayla, my sister-in-law is one of them. She's not repping the line. She's just, honestly, I'm buying her the products and she's trying them. But she's like, Kayla, I have more energy. She's like, I feel more focused. She's like, I can't explain this, but she's like, if there was such thing as eliminating my brain fog, she was like, that's how I feel. She's like, I just feel good. I don't have that afternoon lull. So of course I got on it. And yes, I can say the same exact thing. I don't not take it. I was actually talking to Brandy on this call about it the other day. I'm like, I do not miss Q-Max and I will not ever miss it. So next we have our Kids Core. That's going to be for your immunity, gut health, and brain health. Same thing as the Q-Max, but for kids. And incredible. It's in powder form. My daughter actually puts it on her peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, strangely enough. And that's how she takes it. Then we have our Vitalize. So Vitalize is great because it balances your hormones but it uses adaptogenic herbs to do that. So you're not going to find estrogen, progesterone, all these different things. It's simply adaptogenic herbs and it works. Okay. So then we've got vitamin sprays, and these are sublingual. You spray them under the tongue. These are huge because, I mean, they're huge for me because I have little ones. So I love the fact that before they go to school, I can spray their vitamin C, their B12, their D. Incredible. Along with those, so the vitamin C, B, D, we've also got our boost, which is for metabolism and stabilizing blood sugar levels, and then our sleep spray. And this is probably my personal favorite. I have four or five people on my team at this point who, using our sleep spray along with our Q Rest hemp oil, have gotten off of pharmaceuticals. So I'm not really honestly supposed to say that because you're not allowed to make health claims. But one of them is my dad, and he was on heavy doses of pharmaceuticals for sleep, and using those two things is now off of all of his medication. I have another lady on my team who, she cracked me up. I called her. She's one of my mom's best friends. And I called her and I was like, Miss Gina, I've got something that's going to help you finally sleep. I've known for my whole life. We've known her, and I've always known that she struggled falling asleep and staying asleep. And so I called her. I'm like, I've got something. And she's like, look, I'll buy your products, but you're not helping me sleep, girl. Okay. But here, I'll give you my credit card. I'll buy the products. And so she did. Well, she called me 2 weeks later and signed up as an ambassador for the line because she was like, okay, this is unreal. She's like, I want to rep this line just based on this. And so those are super incredible. Next, we have our full spectrum hemp line. And that's where I'll kind of wrap this up. That's the moneymaker to me. That's why I joined. I knew where this industry was headed. Okay. And I looked at this as a wise investment. That's what it came down to. I was happy sitting at home with my children, and both me and my husband looked at this and we were like, you know what? This is a great way for me to make a small investment into an industry that is blowing up, you know? So our full spectrum, this, and what I was talking about earlier, where we have something different here. So essentially we can say that we have the best hemp on the market. And why we can say that is because our company created and patented a biosync technology. Okay, so essentially what that means is that it makes the hemp water soluble so that your body is absorbing 100%. The absorption rate is 100% on our hemp oil. So I told you guys earlier, if you Google this, what is the absorption rate for hemp and CBD on the market? You're going to see it's 6 to 10%. Okay, that's because majority of these oils are paired with a carrier oil, and with our body being made up of 75% water, we obviously, water, oil don't mix, so you pass most of that out. Whereas with this being water soluble, your body is not only absorbing 100% of what you're putting in, but it's fast acting. So it was on the studies, it showed that when you put it underneath your tongue, within 5 seconds, it's in your bloodstream. And so you are feeling those effects very quickly. So the things, for those of you who don't know, the things that, I mean, hemp helps so much, but so many different things, but it fuels our cannabinoid system. So it'll help with pain. It'll help with sleep. It tremendously helps with mental health, anxiety. My sister-in-law suffers very bad with anxiety, and she is like, Kayla, this has changed my world. She was like, it calms me down within an instant. So anyways, we also have, along with those hemp oils, we also have our CBD infused water. We have topical creams, infused roll-ons that are super potent, and all of them are 100% water soluble. So look, I'll say this, I came here for the business, right? But at the end of I looked into the products. I needed to know that if I was going to represent a line, that it had to, one, have incredible ingredients. I didn't want any preservatives or any of the junk in something that I was going to represent and in turn take on a daily basis, right? So, but I came here for the business, and I looked at my friend. I had two friends when I joined that I was off social media for a while. And so I was missing all the hoopla. But my friend Heather and my friend Kaylee had joined Q. One had been with the company for 4 months and had made about 30,000 since joining. And the other had only been in a month and had made 3,500. And I looked at both of them and I'm like, okay, my friend Heather's done network marketing I say her entire life. She's been doing it for about 10 years though. And I've known she has never seen any success there. And then my friend Kaylee, I would have never thought, oh, yeah, she's good at sales, or I just would have never thought that she would do something like this. Or I don't want to say that she wouldn't be good at it. I don't know. That's what I thought. And so I looked at them both and I'm like, okay, what's the deal here? I get that this industry is blowing up. I get that the company has an incredible product line, but what I don't get is how are both of you seeing so much success here? And what they showed me was systems. So they showed me that we really do lock arms together and we teach you and we help you build. And so how the best way that I can explain that is when I signed up that day in my shower, right after I signed up, this girl above me signed someone up and placed her underneath me. And so my sister calls me and she's like, oh my gosh, you already have someone underneath you. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, we can add for each other. So I have to build underneath you and the people above you build underneath you. And I was like, so what does that mean? She's like, well, you benefit off of anything this girl does or anything her people does. Well, that girl has taken off and done incredible in this company. And what's great about that is we all build together and we benefit infinite. You build deep in this company, not wide, and you benefit infinite levels deep. So what that means is if I sign up my best person first, or if someone 200, 300 people down the line signs up the best person the company's ever seen, I benefit off of it the same. And not only that, I'll say this, when I heard that, I was like, okay, so not only can I take this to my friends, I have tons of friends that are not in the best financial situation since COVID. And I was like, not only can I take this to them and teach them the systems, but I can build underneath them to help them be successful. That's huge. Me and my husband both were like, I have never heard of that in network marketing. And I love the fact that it's not at the end of this 2-month streak where I've made XYZ and, ooh, I'm winning so big. I'm not doing it alone. I can't. In order for me to get to this place, all of my team had to do well. And at this point in 2 months, this month alone, we had over 48 rank ups. So that's 48 people on my team that created a supplemental income for themselves. And I just think that's so incredible. It truly is attainable for anyone. The way you unlock our entire comp plan is by getting 2 people. So 2 people who want to do this business with you. And I always tell people, I'm like, 2 people that want to create a supplemental income for their family or for themselves. And we take that and we just build. It truly is incredible. So we have 4 ways that we get paid. You get paid on your customer commissions. So anybody who says, hey, look, I don't want to do the business side of this, but I definitely want these products, you get paid 15 to 35% commission on those people. Then, and this is where I come at it from, you get paid on your organization of business partners and their customers. So that means that all those 300 people underneath me, okay, any orders that they place or any customers that place orders with them, those I get paid on that. Okay. And the people that fall under them, they get paid on that. So super, super incredible. We also get bonuses. So every rank has a bonus, and these are not small bonuses. My bonus this month was $4,000. Okay. So incredible bonuses. And on top of that, I love the fact that these are set pays. So this isn't averages, right? Like I know with most companies, you see like oh, this is your average for this rink. No, this is a set pay. So next month, if I hit the same rink, I'm getting 8,000 again. Okay. So I love that because it gives you the ability to be able to plan, right? So the last way that we get paid is in our financial freedom movement. And that happens at the fourth rink in the company. So they will actually, they start to pay towards a debt of your choice. So I chose my car note. So that's why I said that this month they've paid $300 this month to my car note. So I love that. They're not about, let's buy you a car, let's do this. They're like, let's pay off your debt. We're the two things that we started this company for, were health and wealth. So we want to make sure that we're helping you in that area. So before we close though, I'm going to wrap this up and I'm going to tell you guys about how to get started in this. Even if you're just like, hey, I want to order the products, I'm going to share with you guys what that looks like. But I wanted to hear for Miss Donna. Are you on here? Miss Donna joined our team last month and she's so incredible. Let me see if I can unmute you, Miss Donna. Let's see. And I just want her to share why she did this.
Okay, can you hear me?
Oh, hey, Miss Donna. Yes.
Hi. Well, I don't really know what else I can say, Kayla, with everything that you've just said. Through my life, my husband and I have been in some other network marketing companies and did not see any success really. So we were snow skiing actually with Kayla's parents in Breckenridge in February. And so they kind of talked to us a little bit about it. So it ended up, I said, well, sure, I'll try it, So it has been amazing. The products are incredible. And believe me, I've tried many products for weight loss, for energy. I also had like plantar fasciitis on my foot. So I had a lot of pain with my foot. So I've been able to use the hemp creams with that. And I'm so excited that I actually made it to executive. So I'm going to be getting a bonus check of $750. Well, I've never made that with doing any kind of network marketing. And the one other thing that I'm loving so many things is like Kayla was talking about the team work. It's like we all help each other. Like they have helped me so much with placing my people and different things like that, which I'm learning to do a little bit. I'm going to learn a little bit more of that, but we are a, team and we want everybody to succeed, so anyway, that's my little testimony.
Oh, thank you.
Anything else you want me to add?
No, Miss Donna is so amazing. So she is one that can attest to the building. So when last night, she was up, I think we were up at 10 o'clock at night and we were just pushing. I was pushing for silver. She was pushing for executive. And what is so cool is she got to focus on where she needed to build, because when she was building, her other leg was already built out because I added underneath her. The person above her added underneath her. Those people went and added. So it just makes it to where all the pressure is off of you. And that's so huge in business, because I know I've owned my own boutique. I've made $150,000 investment into my company. And I felt the pressure of what that feels like to have to win, and for that pressure to fall on me. I knew in order for my business to be successful, I had to show up every single day, and it fell on my shoulders, that weight, right? So with this, I remember I wrote in my journal, and I actually found this recently and it made me crack up, but I had written in my journal that if I ever did something again, I knew that obviously I'm not gonna, when my kids go to school and so on, I'm not gonna be staying at home. I wanted to do something, but I said in my journal, my requirement was, when I do something again, one, I want it to be little to no investment, okay, with a big reward. That's what it said, a little to no investment with big reward. And two, I wanted it to not all fall on my shoulders. So I didn't want it to all be on me to make it successful. And three, I wanted to be able to be on my time. So if I wanted to show up to my daughter's play or anywhere, go on vacation with my family, that my business wouldn't hold me back from being able to do that. And I laugh because when I signed up for this, I had no idea that I had been served everything I wanted on a silver platter. I'm like, holy crap, I made little to no investment. It is not on my shoulders. Like in order for me to win, my team has to be winning and I get to help them. So I've just been blown away. Anyways, okay, what does it look like to get started in this? We, as a customer, if you're just someone who's like, hey, these products sound incredible, I'd love to hear more about them and get my hands on them, you can sign up for $10 for the whole year and you get wholesale pricing just like we do. So you can buy what you want, when you want. Auto ship is not required. You just simply buy what you want, when you want at wholesale, okay? Then we have ambassadors, okay? And that's what I am. That's what Donna is, and Brandy. And that you pay $39.95 for the entire year, okay? So that's a one-time fee. And then you purchase 100 PV points of products, okay? And those are for you to consume. You can sell them, you get them at cost. So you can turn around and sell them if you want, or you can do like I do and you can consume them. So super incredible. 100 PV ends up being around $150, okay? But I want to tell you guys, if you have, I know we shared a lot of information here tonight, but I know that there can be more questions. So if you have any questions at all, you just get back with the person who invited you and they know they can put you in a three-way text with me and I will answer whatever questions you have, okay? Even if they're just product questions, or if you want to see more of what we have. Any questions you have, get back with them, get in a three-way text, and I will answer them. But I'm so, so excited that you guys joined us tonight, and I hope you have the best night ever. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks, Brandy. Thanks, Donna, for getting on here.